What's up, guys? It's me, as Omega Free. We are here with one of my friends who just topped the most recent regional. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Andrew Bates. I'm also known by Dr. Foot Dive on Twitch.
Nice.
I played Despia Alaves, 45 cards, pretty standard but a little spicy text in them, and I'll show you when we get to the breakdown of the deck.
What place did you come in?
29th.
Nice. All right, so yeah, let's get into the deck profile.
Okay, so let me turn it around here for you guys.
Sure, thank you.
So we play 3 Alabaz. I love this card. Non-targeting super poly can be responded to. Unfortunate, but there's a reason why I play 3. I play 3 Lubers to search out your branded spells and traps. 3 Ecclesia for the Alabaz, the tag out on your opponent's turn. Plus, she's a great resource that when a fusion monster gets sent to the graveyard, you can add her back. And with the new Golden Sword Soul card, if a card gets banished, which either player, you can summon her from hand or grave. So she's a free resource to come back. For hand traps, I played 3 Ash. It came up, but I'm not a man that likes playing hand traps, but it comes up. 2 Tragedy, and 2 McCurry. McCurry's really good, and I'll show you guys why and what monster I play in the extra deck that helps out with the card. So, then I play 1 AD, 1 Dramaturge, 1 Golden Sword Soul, 1 Q-Shadol. This is the one you can make window off of dumping the light and go full combo that way. 1 Albion, 1 Dasher, 1 Celestial, and the MVP of all day. Everybody thought I was crazy for playing it, but you can dump it. Electric Magnetic Turtle.
So you told me what happened. Go ahead and tell everyone else.
So
what happened.
I would go first, and I go branded fusion, dump this in Alabaz, and then banish my darks to make the Mirror Jade into the Lebellion and shuffle back. And I would leave this in grave, and I would stack my grave up, and my opponents would forget about it. And I would leave my board there, and they would try to OTK me. They would try to pop my board and stuff, and then OTK me. I'll just end their battle phase. And then they have to sit there with their monsters for me to contact, fuse, and super poly, and then win next turn. But this threw so many people off. So... Nice. Now we're going to spells. I don't play traps. I don't like traps yet, but we will play traps when we get them. I played 3 Mass Change 2s for Darklaw. I played Darklaw in the extra deck. It's for when they go to imperm your Aluber or Veiler it. You can tag it out into a Darklaw, which then you still get to resolve the Aluber. And now you have shut off droplets. You can't droplets under Darklaw. So you're left with, you can end your board on Linda and Darklaw and be like, try to get over it. Or you can just continue to do your board and your opponent can't drop it you. So that's a little spicy tech. I play three droplets.
The Alties.
Yep. 3 super polys.
The Alties.
3 branded openings. They're supers, unfortunate.
Yeah.
I wish they were alti. They would look great. 3 branded fusions.
That would look amazing in an Alti.
So, 2 branded in reds. 2 Destiny fusions. One of them sworn. It's German. I play 1 Despia Theater and 1 Feather Duster in the main, just in case it comes up. It definitely resolves. It definitely helps too. So that's the main board. That's 45. And then for the extra deck, so we'll start out with, you play, let me turn it around for you guys.
Yeah, all good.
So I play Glory Dragon. So this is the one that I dump off of Mirror Jade to banish to search out Mercurier. So this is it searches for a Tri-Brigade monster. So you get free hand trap on end phase. And then if Ecclesia is in there, you get to add Ecclesia. So you get 2 cards to your hand, so you're not like bare bones next turn. Play 1 Draco Sapelio, 1 Masquerade. I think it's overkill if you play like 3 or 2. I mean, because you can recycle it. I play Starving Venom right now. I'm considering cutting it for the new one coming out, the new dragon.
What does that one do?
So that one does, it can contact fuse. You can set the Alabaz and fuse with all dragons on the board. So it's contact fusible.
Wow.
But if you combo it up with the Lebellion, you can shuffle back as many dragons as possible from your banish, field, and grave, and that monster can attack that many times.
Wow.
It also cannot be used as fusion material, so if you put another dark on board, they can't super poly it away. So that and Mirror Jade on board is pretty deadly. Also, when it goes to grave, you can add or set a poly or a fusion card, I believe. Don't quote me on it.
I think it's fusion because you're supposed to do it with Peta Fusion.
Yeah, you can do it with Peta Fusion or Fusion Deployment.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, what they wanted is for Peta Fusion because it's a Peta plant card.
I play one Titanial because...
Titana Chad.
Yeah, Ash Dragon. He's really good. He can get in there for 39 damage if you suck up a Golden Lord, and you can push in for OTK with him. He comes up. He's not mandatory, but he does come up. And he can summon a Alabaz on the end phase. I play one Chimera, one Dark Law. My bad.
Not Dark Lord. Still naughty.
Yeah. So I play one Dark Law.
Good job. Twice in a row,
I know, right? I play one Despia Quartles.
Despia Q.
Yeah, we're just going to call it Q. I play one Shaddoll Winda because you use the light Shaddoll and then a dark monster with the Albion play on your opponent's turn. You can chain your fusion and then you can fusion summon to the, if you have the Shaddoll in your hand and they go branded opening, you can chain your branded red, add back the Alabaz or the Despia monster, banish the Shaddoll monster plus the Despia and make Winda, and then you pretty much shut down their board unless they have droplets. But I play Phoenix Enforcer, one of...
Naturally.
Yeah. I play two Mirror Jade, two Albion, and one Lebellion. I'm thinking about bumping up Lebellion to 2 because sometimes I just want to leave it on board and fuse for other things. Mm-hmm. But right now, if you leave it on board and you fuse, it's pretty much a dead card and it doesn't have a graveyard effect. So it's up in the air if I want to play 2 or 1. But then I'll get to the sideboard.
Sure.
So I played Retaliating Seas. This card, if your opponent would summon a monster by a spell card, you can special summon it. And then if any card that's activated, and it gets removed from play. So in the mirror match, when they go branded opening or branded in red, you can summon this, and whatever they discard gets removed.
Wow.
So they have to go the dark monster to shuffle back. If they don't, they lose all their materials that they just dumped to the grave. So it hinders people on a resource management. Just FYI, if we ever get Maxi back, this is the card that searches it when it goes to grave. Doubtful, but yeah.
Yep.
I played 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Evenly Matches,
Yeah.
3 Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, but I didn't play any mirror matches, so it didn't come up.
Bro, I didn't see that many branded players.
I know. I was shocked. And I played 3 Cross Out.
Interesting. All right, cool. Well, what was your matches, if I may ask?
So for round 1, I played against Dragons. I 2-0'd them. They left their board open, just practically super poly fodder. Round 2, I played against another Dragon. I made the mistake of misplaying because I ended up not saving my DEP, and I popped this Chaos Roar and I let it resolve. I could have branded opening and pushed underneath Dark Law with DEP or DPE.
DDP.
Yeah, I keep going DEP. But he gammaed me and it screwed me up when I tried to revive, and I lost that because he had full combo next turn. The next one was another dragon player.
Man, you faced a lot
I
of
played
dragons.
5 dragons down there.
Fuck.
5 dragons. I only lost 2 matches against the dragons. So, and then the next person I played was a dragon player. I lost because I set the wrong card. I think I was nervous, but I set a card face down, activated Super Poly, stuck up his spears, thought it was Alabaz. I set the Celestial by accident, and at that moment it was just go to game 2, and he had 5 negates in his hand with hand traps, and then he had four negates on board with a bounce. It was nuts. I couldn't out it. Then I played against Prank Kids Brave. I 2-0'd them. I played against Exo Sister Control.
Wow.
Round 6. Nothing but Scythe, DPE. It was annoying. I 2-0'd them because I lightning stormed all their back row and then proceeded the fusion with their light monsters and go OTK on them. Round 7, I played against a Prank Kids Brave engine. I took it to game 3, and I ended up winning. There had to be some judge calls called, but in the end, it ruled in my favor. So luckily that happened. Then I played against a Eldritch player. Round 8, he beat me game 1 because he flipped Gozen. Yeah, he flipped Gozen me. I was able to get him down to like 250 game 2, and there was like a minute left. He kept playing because he plays skill drain and stuff that burns, and knowing I play droplets in the main, he just wanted to end with a draw. He just wouldn't have been safe to go into game 3, I guess.
Yeah.
And then round 9, I didn't go first at all all day. My opponents all went. I played Ghost second Alabaz. They all went first. Round 9, my opponent says, "You can go first." I'm like, okay. Get to playing. I do my plays. My hand's really bad game 1. He plays Mech Knights. Yeah, he's playing Mech Knights. So game 2, game 1 I actually won because I was able to out him. And then game 2, he was really fast with trying to kaiju my Phoenix Enforcer. I was like, I have something in your draw phase, man. And I was like crossed out. And I crossed out a Super Poly because he played it. And then I went DPE, pop my card, pop your set. So, and then I ended up winning that one because I controlled the board. I made my own Mirror Jade. I removed my own Mirror Jade on purpose so he couldn't kaiju me, couldn't line up the cards and everything. So I ended up 2-0ing that Mech Knight player.
Nice. All right, well, would you like to give any type of shout-outs?
Well, shout out to Rogues Den. That's where I play. That's where I get my experience. Shout out to Mitch and everybody that's out at Rogues Den that I play against for being testing and hours and hours. I do have a Twitch channel. It's DR Foot Dive, DIVE 22 on Twitch. He'll put a link in the description.
Yep.
And I'll send him a link for it. Pretty much that's it. I'm going to make some minor changes for Nationals, which is in Chicago.
No, that one's actually not Nats. That one's a free. Oh, that one you could just go. You don't need an invite.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm ready for Nats. So
I got you.
I was hoping not to play in LCQs, as LCQs are rough, especially with what's coming up in the meta.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that. So, but yeah, that's my deck profile. I hope you guys like it.
Well, congratulations, bud.
Thank you.
And thank you guys so much for watching. This will make free signing out. Make sure to have a nice day and see you guys later.